Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you're at, wherever's going on with you, I hope everybody's having a beautiful day, beautiful weekend. So, got a couple of things I want to discuss, mainly Black Ops 7 and Battlefield 6. So, I'm excited to go ahead and download the Battlefield 6 and get into the mix and see if I can make something do a trick. You feel what I'm saying? No, all seriousness, somebody who really enjoys authenticity when it comes to military games and authentic warfare displayed, I think Battlefield 6 is really onto something real special, and I hope they can pull it through. The beta is going crazy. Images look insane, destruction, the multiplayer, all of it looks so realistic and so clean and so smooth. So I don't know if they can really convert this into something that's long lasting, you know, for streaming and content purposes. I really hope they figure out a method to give it some longevity, because this shit looks insane. I mean, come on, man. Battlefield 4 I think was one of the best first-person shooters ever made in terms of the action and what you could get into during the actual gameplay. It was crazy. So when they dropped this and then got back to their roots essentially and gave us that military feel back, I think the first-person community, the first-person shooter community is seeing the light, you know, and I think this is going to be some great gameplay, some great content that anybody in this space can make. And I hope that Call of Duty sees this and takes a couple notes and says, hey man, let's get back to, because, you know, Call of Duty was doing the same thing, minus the destruction of buildings and, you know, the actual battlefield feel where it comes to tanks and jets and helicopters and things like that. It was specific to the genre that these two games were known for. Call of Duty had the kill streaks, and Battlefield had the in-game vehicles. So I don't know. I just think that with the advancements of tech, man, you got to stick to what your roots are and expand on that, and that's how you draw in and keep a core fan base. When you chase the money and you're after the dollar, man, your product's gonna suffer. You have to stay consistent with what the fans are attracted to. So if you want to make a different game that's crazy and outlandish, that's cool. But when you start to trickle that into your game that was never like that in the first place, like a Fortnite, you get away from what you actually started your journey at. So respectfully, again, in my last video where I was talking about Black Ops 6 and 7, you know, the opinions of a small time individual like myself is irrelevant to their overall cause and their bottom line, which they gotta, you know, put forth. But as a fan, I think, you know, it's important to get everybody's opinion so you can get different perspectives. And just somebody who can appreciate the realism when it comes to warfare in video games, especially being a veteran, it's just, I think it's important to stick true to the source material, even if it's fictional. So, Battlefield 6, I'm excited for it. Can't wait to get my hands on it and play it. Videos coming soon. I got a bunch of content I gotta finish up and drop when it comes to Warzone. But yeah, Battlefield 6, I think it's gonna go full steam ahead, honestly, when it comes to the first-person shooter genre. Call of Duty, Black Ops 7, in my honest opinion, I believe they're just gonna give us the same game with a couple tweaks. So we're getting Black Ops 6 again with just a couple tweaks to it. Now, unless they had some shit up their sleeve this whole time and they were basically gonna drop Battlefield 6 first before Battlefield did just the Call of Duty version of it, and we get Destructo Call of Duty, like, I don't know, man. I just think the first-person genre, you know, as a whole is just, it's something fresh and something new needed to happen, especially when it comes to the what you see on the screen and what you're given and the overall feel of the game. It just, Call of Duty, even Black Ops, 6 it just does not feel like a warfare game anymore. I've had a lot of fun with Black Ops 6. Urzikstan was a lot of fun. Giving us the OG Verdansk was a lot of fun. Again, one of my favorite series when it comes to the FPS genre. I love this game, man. Call of Duty, given its bugs, given its, you know, it's your rage that you get when you play it is regardless. Everybody, I feel like everybody has the same kind of temperature when it comes to this game. It's the game when it comes to FPS. It really truly is. So hopefully they get their stuff together and come up with a different approach to how they're presenting their game. And they can take it back over. But as of right now, just kind of, you know, from a fan's aspect or perspective, the horizon ain't looking too good for Call of Duty, man. If Battlefield can keep producing something like that and make it better, like with their updates and their seasons or whatever it is that they're going to be pushing, I don't know, man. We'll see, though. But in any case, just wanted to drop a quick solo W video. Grabbed the specialist, went crazy, got like 10, 11 kills. I don't know, man. You know, typical Lumberjackmak fashion. Securing the W, holding my position, not pushing too fast like a dumbass, plating, using my tacticals, smokes, using the gas in my advantage, and just being a better player. Getting the job done, as per usual. C4's going off. Gas closing on your boy, but no pressure. I mean, a little bit of pressure makes diamonds, but when you're already a diamond, man, it doesn't really matter, you know. So shout out to the guy I was fighting, but yeah, I just had to take it home. They opened up the stadium again with like laser beams and orbital satellite airstrikes and stuff. So different zone closures, kind of difficult to get a W now, I don't know. Because everybody kind of goes to the stadium and loots out and gets all the red boxes. So kind of at my wit's end with it, man. So a couple more videos coming soon. Some more shorts. Then I'm going to get into the Battlefield 6 and see how I can control the battlefield, literally. Thank you to all my viewers for the continued support. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. See you on the next video.